Welcome back to another episode of Security Skates. This is your host Paul, and on this very special episode, we will take you to the Hoodlin Mania Takeover that happened at El Sereno Skate Park. I was super hyped for this one. I'm ready to see the alien takeover that was about to happen, so I was hyped to go. Made it out there early and wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes as everybody was setting up. Had my setup here, had the table with some gear out, our cleanup information, the park needs assessment surveys that are happening right now, the skateboarding programs. Had some of our tools out, had some of our shirts and gear out, some of our merch, some information about our next cleanups. Had our buckets out, some of our cleanup tools. It was some good times out there. We were ready to go. But I was not the only one. There were a ton of sponsors and resources out there that were giving out information and having some good times. A big shout out to Brandon and the Hoodlins for bringing this all together and giving us an invite to come out and set up. There was definitely a lot of information floating around and the skateboarders were starting to trickle in. Wanted to give you guys an idea of what it was looking like. Here's a Hoodlin Mania sign right here. Now these guys had brought out a couple of stand-up props and a big cardboard Tesla truck. Check this out. This is actually where the Hoodlins landed. Pretty cool stuff. Rumor had it a lot of work went into building that cardboard Tesla truck because that was pretty cool. Had the Hoodlin table here. This was on the middle basketball court, if you're familiar with the El Sereno skate park. This was over here more on like the tennis or volleyball courts over here. You see all the vendors setting up, had some trash cans out. There's security skates. There were some schools out there. There was El Sereno Recreation Center with the skate park out there. There was Electrolit out there. There was schools on wheels out there. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of information floating around. Mako Sharks. There was good vibes out there. Had a council members table set up. Had the Hoodlin back over in this middle part. You can see they had some of their cardboards out. They were getting ready to set up all their stickers that they were giving out. Some good times. The part that I loved is that the skate park was still open. There was nothing going on too crazy in there yet, but we were going to be having a contest, which we'll get to in a bit. Had the event disclaimer letting people know that they might be on camera or video. There it is, El Sereno Skate Park. If you haven't been, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty chill park, has a nice setup. So the time had come and we were getting started. You could see they had roped off the cardboard Tesla so people could check out the landing site of the Hoodlins. There was a Hoodlin photo booth. You could see that there. Pretty cool stuff. Gonna get over here into the vendor section with all the resources and tables. This was the El Sereno Rec Center right here. Had some chalk out. There was pretty cool drawings happening. But the show was getting started. Check this out, y'all.
Hey, we're gonna do some skate competitions coming up in a bit. So you guys prepare for that. Also, make sure y'all go and say what's up to all these vendors. We have Electrolyte, photo booth. We have the council member. All these free resources out here. Y'all make sure y'all come get some of this stuff over here.
That was Brandon there, but I was able to track down one of the Hoodlins. Check this out, y'all. Pop. There he goes. So cool. So cool to see the Hoodlin Skate Park takeover. See them out there doing their thing. But the show goes on and we were ready to start this contest. This was the judges table and I was actually honored to be one of the judges on the panel. So that was super cool. We had this contest going on and there were a lot of good tricks going on, but check this part, y'all.
Yeah. Run it. Axel, run it.
All right, let's go ahead and give out that $100 though.
Good times. There was actually going to be a contest for some rollerbladers too. They were going to be doing stuff on this wall or this big bank right here. Pretty cool stuff to see. That was hosted by Nickel and Dime Skate Shop. Big shout out to the Nickel and Dime Skate Shop's doing over there. They're doing some great work. Go ahead and check them out. A big shout out to Alan from Nickel and Dime. They were hosting a rollerblading contest, but we're hooking up skateboarders with some grip tape this day. Beautiful stuff. This was their table setup. They had some of their gear out, some of their trucker hats, some stickers, stuff like that here. You can see Nickel and Dime Skate Shop. Gotta say, I be seeing those stickers at skate parks all over LA, y'all, so they are definitely on the scene and with it. Wanted to show y'all some of Alan doing his thing for the rollerbladers. Check this out, y'all.
Back here, you go down. Oh, back slide down the rail. Freestyle.
Whoa! It goes back towards the whole left. It goes backwards. Oh my God! He's away.
The Hoodlins also had a pop-up mural wall where people were welcome to come and spray paint on. Pretty cool stuff. Saw a lot of kids doing that, having a lot of fun with it. Big shout out to Brandon doing his thing there. You can see him getting his part up right there. Really cool to see. Wanted to take a moment to show you all El Sereno Skate Park again, but also give a big shout out to Electrolit, who had come out and I had seen giving out drinks to everybody, all kinds of kids giving out a ton of drinks all day, hooking people up, keeping people hydrated. Big shout out to Electrolit, thank y'all for that. It was a pretty sick day out here, and I wanted to give you all one more roll around of that area before we started to get cleaned up. The day had come to an end, the DJ had packed up, and we were starting to get our areas cleaned up, but we still had to break down this big old cardboard Tesla. They had to take down these walls, but yeah, check this out. Some of the artwork on here. I know Brandon definitely got some of the Hoodlins on there. Pretty cool to see. If you are not familiar with the Hoodlins, go ahead and give them a follow on Instagram, y'all, at Hoodlin Mania. Some pretty cool stuff. Going to be doing some great work in the community. It was time to break down this truck. Check it out, y'all.
Y'all supposed to be following me. Y'all know that, right?
Wait, look out. Oh, wow. Yeah,
Horse in it, man.
like text. Yeah!
Yeah!
Got it! Oh! Nobody step on me. Woo! Oh, that's right in this part. We have to run forward. Oh, knock it on the side.
Don't get hit now. There's no candy.
Good times out at the Hoodlin Skate Park Takeover at El Sereno. Be sure to give them a follow on Instagram at Hoodlin Mania. As well, give us a follow at security_skates. Keep up with all the next skate park cleanups and when Hoodlin Mania might be doing another skate park cleanup again. Security Skates Productions is a privately skater-owned independent enterprise and skate parks advocate. You can find out more about it by logging on to securityskates.com. This has been your host, Paul, signing off. Now put down your phone and go skate, y'all. Happy skateboarding.